And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of offers. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Now, PPL, I think it will be a takeover target. It gives a 5.8% dividend. People stay away from it because they think it's not a growth stock, which it isn't. But when you think it's when you think of it as a takeover target, it makes perfect sense. The company is selling off its UK arm, which brings in 52% of its income, and at a time when it doesn't make sense. It would have made sense when they announced Brexit, and there was a lot of things people didn't know was going to happen. But now, well, it just doesn't make sense unless you're gearing up for an acquisition that you know is coming and trying to make the balance sheet look better. And that is my opinion anyway. And I'll move on to IBM, a company that pays 5% dividend as well, and has changed direction, and in my opinion it is a good change of direction for them. And you get shares in two companies once it demerges. I think it is worth it for the 5% dividend, to tell the truth, and I think it could start growing again. And what else do we have? We have Intel that I spoke about earlier. The fact is, its rivals have to grow by between 40 to 60% its revenue to justify the valuation. Intel is below fair value. It gives a dividend which is safe at 2.46%. Has a low payout ratio, and is going heavy in autonomous driving. It's signing contracts up left, right and centre. The most significant was Ford recently, and as I said, NIO has been the best advertisement for that. And I think they're putting so much energy into that, which is why the 7mm chips are delayed. I know it's a different department, but they were throwing so much money and energy at the other department that that's what's happened. But they still would have made massive money during this time with their computers being sold. Anyway, I also like to think of one that is a 4.92% dividend, Hewlett Packard, and to tell the truth, it's you don't look at a PE ratio of this. It's a dividend play, and it would have made money from multiple sources this time round. It would have made money from computers, from printers with the stay-at-home people, and it will make money after people return to the offices, if they do, because of their subscription services. Now, I just think people do not look at these companies that are not number one in their field. Now, an EV player that no one seems to be talking about is Vivo Power, and credit goes to Paranoid Profit for this, and you might want to check out his review. He does a full review on this. They have acquired a truck company, so they can, which specialises in mining trucks, and they're looking to make them EV mining trucks, and I think it's a great play. And I spoke about Stripe, and Stripe has acquired Nigeria's Paystack to expand in the African continent. Don't know if you remember, I did a video on how Africa is the next continent to go into, how it would be Africa or Vietnam, but Africa is the one that everyone's investing in. Now, I think this is going to be very big for Stripe, and if you recall on CNBC yesterday, there was an interview where they asked about Stripe going to IPO, and they didn't show the reaction. They usually show the reaction. It's almost as if they had to cut it, and I think PSTH is going to take over Stripe, but I cannot confirm that because there's no real evidence. It's just a lot of dots are lining up. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed today's show. Don't forget to comment in the box below, hit the like button, it helps with the YouTube algorithm greatly, and I'll see you in the next video. That's all for today.